Psychology 101. Such a great class, isn't it? So the class starts with an explanation of the brain, how many parts of the brain are, temporal lobe, frontal lobe, cerebellum, you know, how chemicals of the brain work. A lot of these chemicals actually affect people's behavior, mood. A lot of people's really angry, sad, really happy. A lot of people's, you know, sleepy all the time. And, neurons, also, we start with a brief explanation of how they work, how they communicate between them. Then we also started talking about memory, which was pretty interesting to know that we have seven spaces in our memory. One is for short term. Some people have more, though, pretty much infinite. Then we also started talking about perception and pretty much the moon example, where the moon doesn't really changes its size, but a lot of people thinks that it gets bigger. We started talking about shapes, sizes, and the human perception. The eyes, how they work. Then we also talked about the IQ. However, I was absent, so I'm so sorry, guys, but I won't be able to explain that. I'm sorry for that. Then, we also got a couple addictions, alcohol. We also got, the most common one, marijuana, but we're mostly talking about drugs and alcohol and the abuse on them. So, a lot of people gets affected by them. And oh, hold on. So, conditional learning, chapter 6. Project is based on the. God, really? Got it. Darn it. Alright, so then we have Pavlov with the dog example. The little dog over here. Then, the little eyes. So then we have the dog and the food. We also have the salivating process due to the bill. And so with this example, I actually realized if he did it with a dog and I have two cats, why couldn't I do it with two cats? Simple as that, right? So then I decided to take on my project using operant and classical conditioning, pretty much an operant though. Um, so I decided that I was gonna use operant conditioning with my cat, where I was not gonna do it the old-fashioned way, if you know what I mean, like old-fashioned with a belt, and come here and whatever. Either way, I was gonna use treats for the cat because he seems to like them. So then I started using the treats with my cats, and then I decided, well, I have wet food in a can, so maybe with this little thing over here, I could probably use a clapping sound as the bell, and then the cat will come to me, So then I started using it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, which until the fifth day, it was actually working. Well, it started working since the second day, but so I actually have a little video to show you guys the process. This was actually for the second day and wasn't very good. So then, as you can see, I'm using a clapping sound. That's White, which he actually gave up on the project, but everything was going pretty well. Felix was right there. The only thing, he always goes far, so that's why. But give me 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds, and there he is. You can see him right there, his shadow. And so yeah, pretty much this was my project. Then he comes inside. There's water right there, White. So yeah, that's pretty much. Well, thank you, Psychology 101. Was a great class, and